Great white shark versus killer whale. Many people believe that the great white shark is the most feared and top predator in the ocean. But is the killer whale the real threat? Before we continue, smash the like and subscribe button. Before we begin, let's look at both of these animals separately. The killer whale. Why are orcas called killer whales when they are dolphins? Whales and dolphins are closely related. Ancient sailors observed groups of orcas hunting and preying on larger whale species, earning the term killer whale. Yes, orcas are top predators, but they aren't the ferocious whale killers that ancient mariners believed them to be. The orca dolphin is the largest of the dolphin family. A male orca can grow to nearly 10 meters long and weigh 10,000 kilograms. Orcas have a high level of intelligence and are capable of coordinating hunting strategies. Female orcas are thought to live for up to 80 years. A male orca's dorsal fin can reach 2 meters in length. Orcas are incredibly fast swimmers, reaching speeds of up to 54 kilometers per hour. A foraging and socializing orca pod can travel over 160 kilometers in a single day. In some countries, such as Greenland, orcas are still hunted. So, what do orcas eat? Orcas are generalist eaters who eat fish, seals, and sea lions, dolphins, sharks, rays, giant whales, octopods, and squids, seabirds, and other animals. Some orcas, on the other hand, specialize in different prey, and orcas can be fussy eaters. They are unlikely to switch diets once they have learned what their family consumes. Orcas are easily identified by their unique black and white pattern. Orcas are sociable, smart, and capable of producing a wide range of noises to communicate with one another. Other members of the group can hear the sounds from a long distance. Echolocation is used by orcas to explore, hunt, and communicate. The sounds that orcas make travel through water, bouncing off various objects and creatures before returning to the orca. The orca can see the size and shape of its surroundings, as well as the other animals in it, due to the reflected sounds. How do orcas sleep? Orcas do not sleep in the same way that humans do. We have a respiratory reflex, and we breathe spontaneously while we sleep or go to sleep. Orcas are unable to sleep in this manner. They must remain awake at all times. This is due to the fact that their breathing is not automatic. They must actively choose when to breathe, requiring them to be alert even while sleeping. Orcas, like us, would stop breathing and die or drown if they fell into a deep unconscious sleep. To avoid this, orcas only allow one half of their brains to sleep at a time. The other half remains aware, allowing them to continue breathing while scanning the environment for risks. When they sleep, they only close one eye. When the right side of the brain sleeps, the left eye closes, and vice versa, because only one hemisphere of the brain sleeps at a time. This form of sleep is known as unihemispheric sleep. Because only one hemisphere of the brain sleeps at a time, this form of sleep is known as unihemispheric sleep. Orcas alternate which side sleeps on a regular basis so that they can acquire the rest they require without ever losing awareness. Orcas sleep by swimming extremely slowly and steadily near the surface. Now, onto the great white shark. Great white sharks are the world's largest predatory fish. The female great white shark is known for her size. Individuals have been reported to grow up to 6.1 meters, which is 20 feet in length, and some have been reported to grow to over 7 meters. A great white shark can weigh between 1,905 kg and 2,268 kg. To help you understand how heavy this is, the average human weighs around 83 kg. So you can see how big and heavy these animals are. The teeth of the great white shark are arranged in rows. The teeth's first 2 rows are designed to capture and dissect the prey they consume. Because huge mammalian prey can be difficult to digest, many teeth can be shattered while eating. These teeth are essential for feeding, and if one breaks, it must be replaced right afterwards. This is why a great white shark has many rows of teeth. The back teeth can replace the front teeth as they break, wear down, or fall out. Great white sharks have about 250 teeth arranged in 5 rows. The great white's greatest swimming speed is at least 25 miles per hour, which is 40 kilometers per hour. Sharks use sensory receptors on their sides to search for fish. The lateral lines are a type of sensory receptor found in almost all fish. They assist the shark's nose and vision in locating prey by allowing the shark to detect pressure variations or water disturbances. Great white sharks rely on their speed and colour to aid in their hunting. While swimming beneath the surface of the ocean, they look for prey. They use a burst of their speed to hit their victim while simultaneously biting it once they spot it. Before consuming the victim, it waits for it to bleed out. If the first bite fails, the shark bites again, using its lower teeth to hang on to the animal while the top teeth tear at the tissues. But what happens when the orca and the great white come face to face with one another? Although this is a fight between apex predators, the outcome is one-sided. The great white shark is often regarded as the ocean's top predator. The great white is often regarded as the most ferocious hunter. In reality, a great white shark has little chance against an orca. Orcas are larger, braver, and more strategic than the other whales. A healthy orca always defeats a great white in a fight. Orcas frequently hunt on great white sharks, as seen by the mutilated bodies that wash up on the beaches. The great white shark is not at the top of the food chain. What happens when orcas and great whites meet in nature? In 2009, a group of marine ecologists and scientists tagged 17 sharks in California to keep track of their activities. They observed great white sharks hunting elephant seals for months. When orcas came, the sharks' predatory behavior ceased. Only a few hours later, the sharks were gone. The sharks didn't return to the hunting ground for several months. They continued to flee wherever the orcas were seen. Great whites have the advantage of being able to swim at speeds of 25 miles per hour for longer periods of time than orcas can. Orcas can attain speeds of up to 28 miles per hour, but only for brief periods of time. They usually go at a speed of 8 miles per hour. The sharks take advantage of this opportunity to escape as far away from orcas as possible. Have there been fights between orca killer whales and great white sharks? Orca killer whales assaults have resulted in mutilated great white sharks showing up on shores. The instances that sparked the greatest interest was a 2017 occurrence in which the remains of 5 sharks were recovered on the beach of South Africa's Western Cape province. The sharks ranged in length from 9 to 16 feet. Each shark had huge puncture marks around their pectoral fins, the fins located next to the gills on each side. Each shark has huge puncture marks around their pectoral fins, the fins located next to the gills on each side. The killers must have known exactly what they were looking for because they were all missing their livers. Only one predator is capable of mutilating great white sharks in this fashion. According to the scientists working on the case, it appears that orca killer whales have developed a mean of killing great white sharks without getting harmed. Why do killer whales attack sharks? Great white sharks are attacked by orcas for the same reason they attack any other prey: food. Orcas are a higher ranking species in the food chain. Any aquatic animal with a large amount of fat on its body is a potential prey for killer whales. The majority of a great white shark's body is unappealing to orcas as a meal, but specific sections are delicious. Whales make surgical bites on their body when they go on big hunts. The livers, stomachs, and testes are among their favourite organs. Given that shark liver contains a lot of oils and fats, it's no surprise that orcas go crazy over it. Great white sharks have a very large liver compared to other species. The orca sees it as a good source of quick caloric snack. The great white shark, despite its reputation as the sea's deadliest and most violent predator, is essentially a cautious scavenger that only fights when absolutely necessary. A great white shark, despite its strength and carnivorous appetite, does not feed on larger species. The only exception is when they scavenge whales that have died as a result of illness, old age, or combat with other whales. Let us know if we missed anything down below.